Alright, and welcome back to another stream. Today I am going to get started on the Genshin Impact 6.0 or Luna 1 main story quest. So I imagine we're gonna get to see Flynn's and Llama, because they're in the trailer, maybe Columbina. Twitter was surprisingly did not have many spoilers that I had to really try and dodge, so thankfully. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully audio is okay. I also have a fan running in the background. Hopefully it's not getting picked up, or at least noticeably really getting picked up. Excuse me, it's Catherine. What you got for me? Any news? Have you any awesome commissions for me? I don't know which one. Hello, you come at just the right time. I have something for you. But for help, would include treasure, an escort commission, or a search and rescue. You're certainly very familiar with the kind of work we do, but I'm afraid this has nothing to do with any above commissions. Please, take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook. But I already have the Adventurer Handbook. Why are you giving me a new one? This is a guild notebook. Or something. The Adventure Handbook is for recording details of your completed commissions and intel on all sorts of monsters. Whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful events you encounter on your travels. Oh, that actually sounds kind of useful. I hope it will be of help to you. Anyway, that's all for now. My commission is complete. Commissioned by who? Sandrone? Safe travels at Astra Abyssosque. Is that it? Well, okay, I did have a way of knowing, I guess, if that was... Nah, maybe not, I don't know. Whatever, check. Ah, no. I am not touching this. Okay, is this other one the way to Nod Cry? No. It's not voiced, so that's a no. Unfortunately, it isn't. Oh, okay, so this tells us where the local legends are. That's nice. Does Nylon have local legends? I can't remember. No, Fontaine had one. There was one dude that, like, took, like, I don't know, like, a bajillion Ayaka ults. I can't remember if he could be frozen or not, so... Yeah. Just give me a moment. Alright. As you can see, this handbook contains information on powerful enemies worth facing. If you can make good use of it, I'm sure it will be a great help in your adventures. Of course, you're welcome to come back anytime if you need to check on any relevant information. Wish you success in your endeavors. I have but one. Well, is that entirely true? I did find my sibling and lost him again. Alright, here we go. Until 2 days later. Sure. Okay. Now what? Where do I go? I go 8 kilometers. That'll take me... I don't know. An hour, 2 hours to walk. So is Mavleka seeing us off? Or is, I don't know. I can't remember. Did we encounter any Fatu... oh my goodness, the captain. I'm friggin' dumb. And Anefa, yeah. I already forgot. Anefa was sort of our segue into Nodcry. Hello. Hey Anefa, sorry to keep you waiting. It's perfectly alright. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel are optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are. Let's get the show on the Whale Road. Whatever that means. But, are you really gonna set off without telling anyone again? When we're not being tailed by Star Fontaining reporters, isn't that how we roll when we're not being tailed by Star Fontaining reporters, that is. Funny you mention it, you'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way. Hi. Hey, you didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without the farewell party, did you? No chance. Come on, Vol, we've already made all the preparations. What sort of party? And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord. Got red-handed again. Little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure. So it was you. You sure it's not the time to think about changing that little habit of ours? Hey, I'm just here to find my sister and get out of here. Nah, I've kind of become attached to this world, I guess. What in the heck? Don't worry, we won't keep you waiting. Besides, everyone's there all right. Chaska, Yansan, Aurora, and even the Power Archon himself. You're invited too, Nefa. Shonen has a special gift for you. Sorry, excuse me. Can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you, Nefa? Accompaniment request accepted. Shonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive. You're a robot. Do you need massage? Wait, so robots like massages too, or is it just that Shonen really knows how you're wired? Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue. Woohoo, party time. Who that? Oh boy. Was that one of the Nodcry symbols? The black colored symbol on the left on the left torso. That is an icon. That is part of like the pale flame artifact, but I didn't actually read the lore for the artifacts, so. I hear machinery. Spit it out then. Is that Sandrone? They've set off. Yeah, just as my calculations projected. It is Sandrone. About time I met this variable in person. Yeah, but for some reason Sandrone also has like a clockwork wind-up key in her back. A dance of snowy tides and Porphos groves. Alright. Hey, is that rain going up? What a dingy little boat. Dingy? Dingy itself is a type of boat, right? I don't know. Ah, frick! What is it? Why is it on auto? Why did I click? You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. Oh my goodness, okay. This time is the moment she realized she'd just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party. In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the... Oh my goodness! Boundary between Nala and Nodcry. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database. Paimon meant... Stop! Oh my goodness! Stop! What is going on? Sort of my database. Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological... Oh my goodness. Psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Vol? Did it really sink in for you? When I could no longer see a sword... Holy frick! What is it doing? Why is it automatically going? Dude, hello? Welcome to Nodcry. And normally when I'm in this, is that Nefer? That's normal. That's Flynn's. Is that Aino's workshop? There must be Nasha's tone up ahead. But normally in this menu, shouldn't it be paused? That's the last place you were talking about on the way over, right? Anyway, can I read in peace here? Holy frick. When I could no longer see a Kyuga soaring through the sky? Well, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Nefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way around. So, when you came over to Notland, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Nodcry? In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power. The moon? You mean the one we can all see in the sky? Negative. I was referring to... here we are. Paimon Volt, we have arrived in Nodcry. The moon. There's something, Frost Moon Scions, right? Again, I'm not, like, super... Not even super... There's a lot of lore I'm unfamiliar with. Something about Frost Moon Scions, and I think people were, there were, like, 3 moon siblings. And, Columbina has some, connection to them. What's up? Up a subjective, the fake sky. The star pod. Wrong game. That's correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notcry. Could this really be? Heh. Heh. Sounds like a perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Something upvolt? The ceiling. Not here, but somewhere. I'm voiced already. Paimon. This is where our spaceship landed when Lumina and I first arrived in Teyvat. Huh? Are we suddenly getting voiced this early on to indicate we're really getting into the prelude of the endgame? Okay, but we landed at least 500 years ago, because we were there when the cataclysm happened. But then this place turned to Nodcry. Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon. Because we didn't know about the places, or it was not developed like... I mean, like, a lot can happen in 500 years. 500 plus years. Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments. Are you referring to Kuvaki? I mean, how would I know what it's called? Kuva. What now? The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Nodcry, or rather, a pure primordial form of elemental energy. A bit like phlogiston, like whatever, the Vishaps, sort of. That is correct. Another similar concept I found in my database is the primordial sea. That too. Legend has it that long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Nodcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim. So when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki? It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot in Teyvat. Wait, Volt, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed? I think it was near a beach. I mean, we're at a port. Nodcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline. There was also a mountain. Negative. The description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location. I mean, I guess unless it's like a volcano, wouldn't it be kind of rare for mountains to just like for there to be lone mountains, because the mountains usually pop up at fault lines, and as far as I know, I'm not a geologist or a seismologist. Is that a thing? I don't know. And I think like parts in within the tectonic plates where there are like little spots, that's where it's usually volcanoes, right? I don't know, whatever. It's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done, and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here? I mean, you literally do nothing. You might be Asmodee, but you do literally nothing. I'd be more than happy to help you out as well. Well, you both. Have a pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Nodcry surely counts as a big step forward, huh? I mean, if I landed here on the spaceship, chances are the Fatui or some faction has found it and either taken it for somewhere or something or salvaged it. Likely crossed another boundary? Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mom couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa. If we can find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land. Ahem. Well, as the best guide in the whole of Tavat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare. Nodcry, here we come. Right. I'm not just saving for Alice and... I'm not saving for Alice, what am I saying? I'm not just saving for Durin and Columbina. I'm also saving... I kind of want Nicole. Alice, not as much. I don't even remember what Nicole did. But I like her aesthetics better than Alice. Heh. May the force be with... Okay. It's a Kuro bot! Wrong company. Huh? Huh? What? So what do you do? You need a key. Or that's saying your Wi-Fi is on. Wait. 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 Ha. Hello. I am Box Kitty, and you are Box. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so where is Nodcry anyway? Okay, so it is north. Yeah, that checks out. Nodcry is somewhere in or nearby. How am I gonna forget the name? Shinaznaya. Zenaida. Do I talk to all the NPCs right now? Vagrants. Okay. Sure, whatever. Okay, let's just keep going. So many Kuro bots. Plant affected by Kuvaki. Nodcry, you'll find special plants that can provide characters with Kuvaki energy. Once a character is suffused with sufficient Kuvaki energy, press what? To harness the power of the Kuhenki and roam freely. So I become Sealy. Where's that theory about Columbina being a Sealy? When using the power of the Kuhenki to roam, passing a moonshine violet may provide you with some small measure of assistance, allowing you to soar upward. Okay. It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission or to learn more about Nodcry, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild? The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it. So what are the oculi for this region called? Some kind of ceiling. Kind of looks like a Sealy floating around in the air like that. That is a Kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Nodcry. A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon too? Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon science, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki are said to be familiars with the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance. That's basically what a Sealy does, isn't it? The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa? Although Nodcry lies on Shinaznai's border regions, as the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. The people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frost Moon Scion seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time. I don't remember the timeline. We know... what is it? Venti and Morax. Or Barbados and Morax, I don't know, whatever. Venti and Zhongli have been around for at least 2,000 years. As Archon. That's right? Wait. I can't remember as Archons, but I know at the very least they've been around straight up for at least 2,000 years. I think Zhongli's been around for longer. Oh. So the origin of the beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War? Correct. At some point you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frost Moon Science carved those as well. Hey, looks like she's floating away. I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune. What do you mean? But she's just out there for all of us to see. Wait, are they all females? I don't know. Paimon starts using she, so patches of mist. Okay. No. What is this? Oh. I'll grab that later. Okay. I got stuff. Is this a travel guide? Huh, actually led us to something useful. Welcome to Nasha Town. Hot dogs! I like hot dogs. Okay. Sugar sculptures. I'm not gonna read all that out loud. I'm not gonna read it. Not beating the allegations that Genshin players can't read. Are there any particular points of interest? All looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see pretty much everything. Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we'll be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores. Yikes. Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Neff is going to put her out of a job? Shut it, Paimon. Should I actually grab... I want to know what they're called. I'm going to go grab it. And this one's right here anyway, so it'll be just easy to remember more. Rhinoculus. So, what is this? It's literally just a long-range interact for that sort of thing anyway. These things can be hit, so what do they do? You're a detective. Can you help me find Lumion? Okay, I guess we keep going. Ah, it's another one. I'll do that one later. I named my hammer Hammer. Wow, Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though. Or it looks pretty big from here. Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations? Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise, so she thought it'd kind of be a bit more picture perfect somehow. According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Nodcry's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. Lantern, right? Completely unrelated, right? This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. Flynn's, hi. But then one day... what happened? You don't think she was about to tell you? Hello? Stop interrupting. There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of as more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps. An irony? Today, no official authority governs Nodcry, in theory at least. It is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish and become whoever they want to be. So it's a lawless paradise, paradise of freedom. Never played it, but isn't this kind of what Senator Armstrong would want? I'm gonna disappear for a moment. I require dihydrogen hydroxide. Did I just say dihydrogen hydroxide? Dihydrogen monoxide. Holy frick. Dihydrogen hydroxide. Is that a thing? Like, at all? I don't think so, right? H3O? Is that possible? I don't think so. Alright. The Adventures Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way. Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one? That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the Wild Hunt threat level outside of Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. So I was right. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to recent discharge. The Wild Hunt. Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry? Does it pose a great threat to the people living here? Does it happen often? It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now, yet the time and location of Wild Hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night the Wild Hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away. You're saying people actually hear things like that? I have not witnessed enough Wild Hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity, abyssal monsters and all. When you put it like that, Paimons really got a hand into Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the Wild Hunt at bay. Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship. Oh sure, after all, we won't want to keep Varka waiting, though Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early. As far as they're concerned, any clock is bar o'clock. Yeah, you're right about that. Alright, let's grab this one. So was this adventure? No. That's a new icon though, the exclamation point like that. Alright, but where is Statue of the... I was going to say Statue of the Seven, but I don't know if they're called Statues of the Seven. Clearly they're not. Okay, so... Where is that one? Oh, that's, oh, okay. Give me a sweet flower. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Cool. Alright. I really wish they would increase the max stamina some more. Come on, really? Oh boy. Huh? Isn't this the Adventures Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Don't mind. Oh, there's a wall. Does that mean Catherine Nodkai actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later. Ha. Hello. I do not recognize any of you. Here we are, the flagship. Varka told us to meet him here in this letter, right? Let's see. Oh, goodness. Why are you just yelling it out? Yeah, I don't see him here. No matches identified. No, so he was in here after all? Guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking house must have left quite the impression. Flagship employee. Ah! About the bounty targets. There are 4 targets at the moment, but only 3 of them have leads. First one to even be a fortune teller from Sumeru who's wanted for fraud. We're on the southern docks. Nothing passage. Camp on the beach north of town. Okay. Is that a local legend, perhaps? Oh. Oh well, if it isn't the ineffable Ineffa. Okay, but what does ineffable actually mean? Is that actually a word? Oh there, Damian. You know each other? She's been here for a while, so yeah, of course, Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship. So robots are into booze too? Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcohol drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too. Haha, using decimals like that sounds like my sort of thing, when I just randomly spout a 90 something point something something percentage. Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Notland, Varka would come here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino. Oh, you must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone. Actually, it's because Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left, gorging herself on snacks she wouldn't normally get her hands on, so it was more worried that she wasn't getting a balanced diet. Yeah, I mean, Aina was begging Ineffa to get more crumb cakes or whatever. I got him, GG's. I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Notland, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned, Volt and Paimon, yes? Yep, that's us. So from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too? Varka? Goes without saying, after all, she's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special. Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself, though I guess it's hardly surprising how. You know where he is now? Right now. Must be somewhere near Amsfart near these names. I'm sorry. That's quite far from here. Where's that? It's a lake in the northern part of Nodcry. Word reached him of trouble brewing around this part, so he took his knights to check it out. But do you have the horses? Where are the horses? Oh, so we missed them? Typical Mondstatter, coming and going like the wind. Varka knew you'd say that, so he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourself. He sends his assurances that everything's under control. Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He's the Grandmaster after all. Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance too. Okay, cool. Oh, that's so generous of him. Yeah, we might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire. What? Is that a saying? Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa. That was prepaid as well. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business. Well, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage. What luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back. Sure thing. What you looking at? You looked over. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map. Once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later? Oh, so you no longer require navigational assistance? No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Pamon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost. Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I'll be able to see, I know, about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected. Alright, you must miss her a lot too. In that case, we'd better get a move on. I look so out of place. The color scheme. Hello? Hello? So, something about bounty board. How much more do I have? Bro? Where's my money? Huh. I could pay for that. Wait, is it inside the room? It is inside the room. That's kind of interesting that a sliding door like that, or looks like that, sure. There's just food out there. Yeah, it feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big. It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen in Asha Town. Town built among ruins, forsaken in the wake of a calamity. Yeah, I did feel like it was a little, how do I put it? The aesthetics of where it's like a lot of it is like these sheets of metal, sort of like cobbled together in a way. Maybe like I guess a little bit like Kowloon. Is it Kowloon or Kowloon? Walled City. Obviously not as bad. But yeah, that's just kind of the vibes. Oh, Lily Turner too. What's up? How's your day going? I'm doing alright, thank you for asking. Just getting along with the Genshin Impact 6.0 main story. Okay. Yeah, it's got something to do with Nodkai's history? That makes sense, but what exactly was this calamity? Paimon's going crazy over bread. Should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it. Flynn's! What are you doing in... Oh wait, we're not in the room. That's the hallway. Ooh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going. Do you play any other games? I play some of the other Hoyoverse gacha games. And Smash Bros. And Tetrio. Those are the main ones I stream. Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway. Okay, there's something about characters who have like what is it? How do I describe it? When the character's eyes don't have a distinguishable distinguishable pupil or something. I think I just kind of like that design-wise. Like, his eye is that's just green, right? It's just, like, it doesn't have to be a flat color. Like, I like Hakomi's eyes too, and Hakomi's is a gradient, so. Wait a sec, are you staying in the room next to ours? Quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kyril, Chudomirovich Flins, but please, just call me Flins. Well, that's an impressively long name for sure. Oh, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Shinsnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct, then, to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land? Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is Vol. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Nodkai today. Hello. What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers. Does he know about us? I think he does, right? Are you here for travel too? If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying tonight. He is one of the ones that... Oh my goodness, I already forgot the name. One who does patrols, right? Oh, so you're here for business? That's certainly one way to put it. I'm Ratnik of Nodkride, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine. I feel like... I know Flynn's design has been, like, revealed for some time already, but... I feel like he also looks similar to another character that I know of. I don't know. Maybe it's just the eyes. There's something off about that lantern. Fiddlesticks? The burial grounds? Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake, they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That, then, is why we're stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable. Well, if a lot of it has to do with the abyssal energy, well, I would fit right in. Because I can purify that crap or something. Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Sounds like a tough job. I thank you for your concern, but in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I'd like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life. Paimon sorta gets it now, but even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. One thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night. Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking, but even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Eh? Eh? Oh, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Okay, so his eyes aren't just a flat color, but they don't have a very... That's just the reflection, right? They don't have a very discernible pupil. Forgive me, but I must excuse myself for the time of my appointment draws near. It's a little archaic. The manner in which he speaks, I guess. Well, is that archaic or is that just like... What's it? Is there a better way to put it? I don't know. In terms... I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Rannik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed. Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer. Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. Man. I did also want to pull for Flynn's, but I heard he was really reliant on Inefa, so I'll have to see once he gets released, and then maybe I'll consider pulling him and then for Inefa on rerun. You're always welcome to visit my grave, or I mean the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest. Right, well, if we get the chance, I'll go if you won't, Paimon. Allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside. What a weirdo. Shut up, Paimon. Not to badmouth him and all, in fact he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time kinda spooky. It must be all the time you spend around graveyards. Can you notice anything strange about his lantern? His lantern? No, not really. You mean because it was broken? Like there was something inside. Right. When I said fiddlesticks, yes it was lantern, but more accurate would probably be like the Agurians, not necessarily Agurians, but the Iberian lanterns from Arknights, the ones they used to fend off the seaboard. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him next time we cross paths. Sure thing. Guess that'll be by the graveside. Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too. Hello. Alright, let's, why am I just able to go into someone else's room? Hello? I've got a feeling. If you know, you know. Yeah, Paimon almost forgot something super important. Spit it out then. We're gonna go try the berries and fried meat. Must have left that craving by the graveside. But now heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste. It's not even that far. What do you mean? Hi, Llama. Please accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you. Oh, what's going on over there? Wait, Llama's really tall. The heck? It's like Velarkvin. Velarkvin is like, she's like a 6-foot tall lady in Arknights or something. You know what? Let's see. She is the tallest female character. 188 centimeters is 6'2". Yeah, Velarkvin's pretty tall. Llama looks pretty tall too. Looks like they're handing out food. Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice. Shut up, Paimon. You only care about the free food. Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like. Oh boy. Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar. Yeah? How do you know we're travelers? Don't recognize us. For one, two, we dress differently. Just now, we're a song the birds in the sky sing of your wanderings. You're no ordinary guest, it seems. Oh yeah, I think one of the spoilers that I did catch is that Llama can talk to animals. Or something? The birds in the... What now? Forgive me, I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You two must be wondering who I am. I'm Llama, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passerby, accept today's boon. Okay, well, if they're like, offering, then sure. We'd be delighted to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is Vol. Thank you so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each. You have our sincere gratitude. Think nothing of it. These fruits are the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking in them may lift your spirits to heights anew. Very poetic. The finest you found? Wow, that shark is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves? The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters, for it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long dark night. Okay, what's the Fatui planning? And now, with the tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue. Look who it is again, those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too? That's right, 2 servings each. We're starving over here. The Fatui, after what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces? Vilhelmina bestowed today's boon upon our guests. You hear that? No slacking now, we'll have the very best you've got. My lady, Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance. And then what comes after? Come again? Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow. Aha. We'll be nice, but if you don't play nice either, then but if you aren't, we won't play nice then, or something. You. Hey, it's just a warning. Hey, look who it is. What did the camera thing cut to? Whatever, just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Who is he talking to? Me? Huh? Where's the me? Who wants to eat this garbage? Those stooges really are the worst. Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, their lives have been turned completely upside down. Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are, Volt. All grudges die. We did introduce ourselves, right? I already forgot. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, we have gone into way in pretty much every nation we've visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now. I see. Then on behalf of the Frostmoon Sons, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us. Eh? Why thank me? Because if they had gone ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frostmoon Enclave, the place we call our home. Thank you for the kind invitation. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow. These are delicious, so refreshingly fresh. Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them in the shoulder. Looks like Anefa isn't done with the shopping yet, and with the Adventurers Guild, is still empty. Where should we head next? Why don't we follow the map and the travel guide? Good idea. Wouldn't want to let that Kahunky down after all. Let's see. Okay, Paimon's got our route all figured out, so all that's left to say is, don't fall behind. Hello, incoming viewers, thanks for joining the stream. Just getting along with Genshin Impact 6.0, or Luna 1, as they are officially calling it, I believe. This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too. Okay. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. Child labor? Bruh. Bruh. This is the Vesnici Prolica greenhouse. Apparently their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. Oh, that's something Anefa would. No, the kids in Nalan made one of those for her. Not out of metal, but I don't think. But I guess Anefa wasn't super familiar with interpersonal relationships. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you never need a weapon made, this is the place to go. Alright, do we have any new recipes? We got the Midlander billets. We got the Northlander billets. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa, take a look at that. You can really see far in the distance. That was north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui. And then over there to the west, oh, that must be the place Lama mentioned, where the Frostmoon Scions live. This thing? So, what do you think? Even if Anefa kind of stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right? Still not quite Anefa level. Hey, come on, would it kill you to compliment Paimon? I would not have considered it if you didn't bring it up, so yeah, shut it, Paimon. Huh? Looks like there must be someone at the Adventures Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask you about your spaceship. Or was there anything else you want to stop by first? As a matter of fact, one of the storefront signs actually caught my eye. Where? Which ones are you? Now you mention it. Pam's noticed it too. Better not be who she thinks it is. I don't follow. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild or that suspicious-looking shop. Word of warning though, if we step into that shop, be sure to keep very close eye on your Mora. Is Dory doing business here or something? That's the only person I can think of. Dory's the only person I can think of when it comes to just like tons of Mora, except for that the person in the bounty. But why would that person be here? Okay, so wait, this is the shop, right? What the frick is? Oh. That's the Adventurers Guild, so we headed this way. It is frickin' Dory. Holy crap, man. Okay. And please, here you go. If you don't need anything else, don't forget to make the Great Lord Sangmesh Bay your first port of call. Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real. Meaning every one of my deals is real deal. Wait a minute, well, if it isn't two of my most valued clients. So I'm gonna branch all the way out here in Nodcry now. And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come, how could you just sneak in a Nodcry like this without telling your dear lord, Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute kit. I mean, pull out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible. Like the Archons we didn't tell you. Oh, come now, you know as always. You know how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Nodcry. Clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves, as the saying goes. A rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows, a merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. So, were you, like, evicted or expelled from Sumeru? Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too. We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back to our friends? No, because I haven't got any. Everyone's an associate. My, your high-minded taste never seems to cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this. What's that? Your hat? Information, of course. Information about Nodcry, locked securely in otherwise impenetrable vaults of Lord Sangama's Bay's brilliant mind. As I mentioned, that is actually what we're after. I knew it. I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our puzzling dealings in the past, I'll even make a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. VA having some fun is like just these very giddy characters like Cypher as well. Wow, you sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today. What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I'm the most generous person. I forget. Anyway, the long and short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. You sound like you would be a war profiteer. Things even got more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos, and the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit. Yeah. War profiteer or something. Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora. Oh, really? But surely it was the Tales of Adventure's Paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities. No. In that case, what would you like to know about? What can you tell me about the Frostmoon Silence? A spaceship? A what now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Ah, got him, GG's. Why don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up? You hear me? At the very least, considering me as a key investigator. A key investor. Frostmoon Sounds? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. You're horrible. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gone pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom, and when that happens, that's when business start to boom too. Tell me about the Lightkeepers. Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, volunteer organization? Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay? All work? It's not a business model, and certainly not for me. Let's talk about the Fatui. Everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of all places. Something about the moon having there being 3 moon siblings and 2 of them are dead or something, however that works, right? Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hide secrets wilder still. Tell me about what you know about the Knights of Favonius. That bunch of booze-loving monsters? Don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. Got him, GG's Varka. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangers just thinking about it. Well done, Varka, well done. Yeah, the VA definitely had fun with this. So, we already did that one, right? Yeah. Okay, that's it. I have no more questions. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with other merchants in Nodcry, and someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in. Are you speaking from experience? The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there? Just the place that handles all kinds of disputes, but the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood Lord Sangama Bay. Can we just get Yanfei studies Liu law, not Nodcry law. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right? Doug, when did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? After I gave him all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, the half of your wallets. You're really not convincing anyone, you know. Alright. Business is a cutthroat. Besides, I won't argue with that. Business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors. Wait, was that Nefer? Wait. Okay. Seriously? Feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now. Fine, if you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Samara. It's Nefer. But compared to hers, my conscience is so large, but I could fill 3 whole places of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you. Any discounts? Well, frick. Well, wait. Okay, she's still there. She's so short that I didn't see her. Got Got any other information? Ha! Frick! Tragic. Doubly so, because apparently Nahida, even C2 kind of got power crept. Unfortunate. Alright. Hello. Okay. Food. The licky. Food. Lady Kutar? Who's that? Deity, we Frostmoon Siren, Signs revere. Whatever we pray for, she answers. Whatever we seek, she guides us to find. Because she is the merciful new moon, the successor of Frostmoon, and a god deserving of our praise, you should try praying to her too. Should your soul be pure enough, I'm sure she'll respond to your pleas. Wait. Was that literally just Sandrone right there? Lucky us, the line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again. One, the different Catherines I don't think necessarily share, you know, like, minds or whatever. That's literally Sandrone. Bruh. Wait, we don't... Aether doesn't know what Sandrone looks like, huh? Or who Sandrone... Like, I think maybe the name? Heh, how ridiculous. Heh. I don't say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world even when it's right beneath their very noses. Yet, I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand. Perhaps must have gone the wrong person at second glance. You do seem a bit younger than Catherine, and you certainly sound a lot less friendly. That's not something you should just say. A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marinette, seventh of the Fatui Harbingers. Yes. Sandra. Yep. Where's your big Bob? Or whatever. A Harbinger? Why are you even here? And more importantly, will he be the one handing out commissions from here on out? I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines? I'm not obsessed with Catherine, I just want the Primo Gems, hello? So all the Catherines are made by Marinette, does that mean the Fatui have been watching over our every move? Yes? Nahida literally told us that they are Shinez 9 puppets, hello? Like, and like, even before that, there have been theories, right? Because you see that there's that keyhole in the back of Catherine's neck, and sometimes she'll say error or rebooting. The question is just what faction Catherine's from. But yeah. But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine's only ever helped us. Better to stay alert going forward. Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call, a friendly warning, if you will. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide after all, it's nothing more than a distraction. A side project at least. Who? Anafa? Which robot? Anafa? What was this once before? I don't remember. Well, we are Nodcry now, and as such, I strongly advise you not stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette. Oh, please, you've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one starting things up here. Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nodcry lacks rule at the present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. You Fatui are simply establishing a new order. Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive, creepy research facility. As I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide, so why don't you start by using your already limited processing capability to calculate your even more limited options. And being the fine young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abyssosque, welcome to Nodcride, Dominion of the Fatui. Alright. Paimon's so mad right now. How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? Everyone's the hero of their own story, lady. Paimon. Friggin' Handsome Jack. Okay, but Handsome Jack was funny, at least. I don't have much comment about the twins. I mean, I still enjoyed Borderlands 3, but I'm not really good at analyzing this stuff, so I didn't quite understand, I guess, why Handsome Jack was so loved while the twins were so hated. I don't know. But I guess Handsome Jack was definitely more funny. But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing, that they've been keeping a very close eye on us indeed. We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Gah, Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey, the real Catherine's back. Which one? Astra Abyssosque, welcome to the Adventures Guild. I might help. I'll do everything I can to assist you. Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay? Does this Catherine even know? Shut it. Exactly, yeah, the Catherines don't share memories between the ones from different regions, hello? Frick off, Paimon, shut up. You're so obnoxious. Venture toward... Which one was that? Whoa, what was that? Weird artifacting. Yeah, there it is again. Oh my goodness, I already forgot what it was called. Okay, well. Keep going, meet up with Anefa. So what is this? Oh, that's the elevator, right? Yeah. Anefa! Hello, I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts. Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for? I did. What about you? Do you need to navigate or introduce any more places around town? Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though. Any progress with the spaceship? Nope. No, Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing. One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nodcry, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery. I'm prepared for that possibility, but still I can't just give up before we've even started. Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together? After all, she was the one who salvaged me, ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Nodcry, there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another. Good point, and since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz kid mechanic too. Understood, then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clink Crumb Cake Craft Shop, 34 minutes ahead of schedule. Okay. I'm just going to waste all this food time again because dialogue, it ticks down during dialogue. Oh, wait. Okay, checks out. Whatever. The sweet flower's back? Did I just not pick it up the first time, or am I going crazy? I didn't think the sweet flower would be back already. What's this flower thing? Oh, there's a little animal trapped in it. Let's go help it out. Doesn't look very trapped, I don't know. Oh, that's weird. Why isn't it responding? The tides of Kavaki affect everything in Oddcry, so much that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared. So you're saying we need to use Kavaki? Probably leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared, we'll get you out there soon. Bruh. Ripple weeds. Okay. Kavaki dewdrops. Okay. And then, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of just floating there. Not even standing on anything. I forgot, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again. Music is quite nice, as usual. Genshin music is usually pretty nice, but a lot of it's just not the kind of music I'd listen to. That's one of you. Did you just... I'm powered saying and unipolar objects. Red or blue unipolar charge. When characters go near to certain special objects or plants. Okay. Oh, that's the... Oh, the color of the moon symbol thing. Sure. Where? Okay, yeah, this moon symbol is... It's red. Yeah, the different... Oh, yeah, the previous tool... One of the previous tooltips said the different colors to go in different colored mist or something. Right. Here we are, the place I know and I call home. Oh, so many machines that Paimon never seen before, and then there's these little robots. Did Aino build them all? That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little robots since I've been gone. Oh, well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you. I missed her too. I want to see what I've become. I want her to see what I've become. Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on. I know, I'm back. Alright. She's eating crumb cakes, but why is she speaking in symbols? I assume she's eating crumb cakes. Enough, you're back. Significantly earlier than expected, like a whole 30 minutes at least. Ah, I got her, GG's. She wasn't ready. She's eating junk food. Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I know, could you turn around for a moment? I know. I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. Nah, she's been eating crumb cakes. Nah. Got her GG's. She's got chocolate all over her mouth. I know. Well, by the way, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule? No. Of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right? How do you not have diabetes? It was either a cake, or a crumb cake, or a pack of chocolates per day. Oh shit. When did you finish the snack stash I left for you? Literally just earlier today. Let me just go run a scan on that. I meant today, a week ago. Bruh! And then you were stocking an entire week's worth on your own initiative? 2 weeks worth. Diabetes. Why does Pawn feel like the role in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined? Yep. She salvaged, she rescued or whatever, an Effa, and an Effa's the one taking care of stuff. Calculation complete. Ina's recommended stack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0. No fair. You're a meanie, Effa. This is what happens when you break an agreement. Come on, don't do this to me. I only ate a tiny bit extra every day, just a teensy bit extra. That is objectively not a teensy bit extra. Seriously, if only you'd arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. Now I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. Oh, now she's playing on the sympathy. But then you were away for so long and so worried about you, and that's the only reason I even... Uh-huh. I know. I'm very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now. Welcome home. Aww. So will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now? No. Negative. Okay, well, given that I'm later than initially projected, I'll let it slide, but just this once. No! Don't do this! No! Thanks enough, you're the best. I know, allow me to introduce. It's honorary night, Volton Paimon. I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time. You call him Uncle? Unc? Nice to meet you. I know, Neff has told us about you too. This kid's mechanic. I think really she actually said that about me? Yeah, well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business and he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you. He asked me to let you know if I saw you. Yeah, we heard about that out of the flagship. Do you see what he was doing? Nope, just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. And, oh shoot, please take a seat. God, if you need any help with anything at all, after all, I'm the head of this household. Are you really? She'll know from that snack tantrum she just threw. I want to ask you about a certain spaceship. Huh? No one knows what a spaceship is. Because no one here except... okay. No, almost no one, except for a very few. Friggin' Sertologi and Skirk. Has Hex and Circle been? I don't know. But almost no one even knows what space is, I guess. They know there's the sky and there's stars up there, but how much space? I don't know. And also, like, now that I think about it, the constellations for characters, it's, you know, the whole mechanic is named constellations, right? And it's the stars, but is that like a thing specific to Devault only and not the planet? Like, is the fake sky, I guess, what provides the constellations, if that makes sense? I don't even know if this is even like on the right track. Or if I got something wrong. A spaceship, huh? From outside Devault? Exactly. So, ring any bells? Nope. Oh, you sure? Nope, means nope. I've never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically by nope, I mean I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Nodcry that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or any old ones either. Huh. Well, I know means that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled, nor repurposed as parts for other machines. But it might have been taken by some other faction and just like preserved to examine. Oh, so that's what she was getting at. Yep, I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in the city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anything near that special. So either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and hid it really, really well. But who would even do something like that? The Fatui? Hello? Me, it's me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash away for a rainy day, just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the pen. Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frostmoon Signs. The Frostmoon Signs? Huh, haven't heard of them yet. Didn't Nefa tell you about their rituals? We also met Lalma. What do you mean? There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions. What kind of rituals are we talking about? I've never actually seen them myself, just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past. You mean they can see what really happened? Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either mechanics or science. And I tell you the truth, I don't like it much either. Haha, we're going between we're going back to Final Fantasy 15. We got the I never played it. I watched the film and that was it. We got the protagonist side where they're relying a lot on magic, and the other side which is all tech. Ostensibly. It's literally called Magitech though. Looks like we'll have to try our luck with Frostmoon Signs. Oh, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer? It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer. Oh, alright then. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can. Really? You promise? We promise. Ah, nope. Yeah, sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime. I'll be staying a look after I know today, so I won't be going with you. Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find a way just fine. I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me. Oh, so that's how we get our free Aino. Okay. It's not what I'd call a bed, but okay. Hi. Inefa? Yes? Feeling comfortable? I am indeed. No bed in the world is as comfortable as this one. Hehe. Inefa? Yes? Want me to increase the charging rate? Please, if you would. Thank you, I know. Inefa. Yes? I'm hungry. Oh boy. In that case, please enable quick charge mode. Bruh. Bruh. Electricity bill. You say you're the head of the household, and I'm assuming Inefa does all the cooking, shopping, and cleaning. Wrong way. There's bread. It's literally the same bread. Why are we? Okay. A later date to have a look. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're... they added quest icons, sort of. Bro. Rainbow drop crystal. Okay. What is this? Dim lantern appears to be a signature equipment of a lightkeeper. Well, someone's finding the Wild Hunt over there. We should help him out. I don't think he needs help. He looks a little strange, but at least he's not siding with the Wild Hunt. Why are the Rift Hounds here? What are you? Hey, well, type enemy. Wilderness ghoul. A ghoul corrupted by the taint of the abyss. It's literally a collapsal. Except instead of a some void circle, it's a fire. Some weird flame. Okay. Are these like the trees in... Never mind. I was about to say it in Inazuma. You don't look like a lightkeeper. You look like a Fatui. Yeah, I don't think this guy needs any help. Okay, you are a lightkeeper. Yeah. But you still look like a Fatui? I don't know. Well, I mean... Yeah. Not necessarily Fatui, just people from Shiniznaya. You missed... Oh wait, no, it's because... Yeah. I need to get its max health down. No! I'm not gonna. Okay, get the frick out of here, Rift Hound. Seeing enough and Aina reunited like that sure was heartwarming. A real family, huh? We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, you must already be close to where the Frostmoon Signs live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery. Yes, it's very blue. What's going on? What are these, and what's going on? Who? I didn't... What? Whoa, huh? Okay, well... It likes us? This one likes us? Hey, what was that? It felt like some sort of breeze flew by, and then the petal suddenly turned into... Huh? Kuhenki? Is that a Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before. Hey there, what's your name? Doesn't seem to be able to speak. Need help? Something you want to show us? No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? She's following us. Oh, no, we got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with. Okay. Hey, you scared it off. Hey, don't make it sound like Paimon some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Llama anyway, we can ask about it on our way. We can ask her about it while we're there. It did, like, bump into, like, our heads on purpose. It looked like, so. Maidens of Sonnet and whatever. Are these things? Yeah, they are. Why is this one so fat? Wait. I wasn't sure if I... Oh, okay. It's very, very blue. What if I turned Flux back on? I'm assuming it's like a puzzle. Moon mirror. Different forms of Kuhenki. Different colors, yep. Cause them enter an empowered state. Oh, are you just gonna follow me? Or set the moon mirror? I'll do this puzzle later, whatever it is. Crunch or whatever. Mysterious and ancient creature with a hard shell. Perhaps smashing these shells would reward you. Mysterious and energy or fine. I don't know what this is. I also have to go up. Okay. Same color. Okay. Hello, llama. Can I cannot grab the statue first. Huh? Hey, look. Isn't that llama the moon chanter? Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. It doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in. Your safety always comes first. Yep, she can talk to animals. Oh, you're back too? How was your day? You what? Those two for two, the ones who are causing trouble in Nasha Town? You want to teach them a lesson, and you put that in their food? And you put that in their food? Not a little thing. How could you do that? You didn't notice? That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own. Hey Llama, still remember us? Hi. Oh, it's Vol and Paimon. Welcome to Hisei Island. Sorry for showing up like this out of the blue. Hope we're not imposing on you. Not at all. Those who come with kindness and their hearts are always welcome with the Frostmoon Scions. Were you just talking to those animals? It was indeed. The Frostmoon Scions bloodline is unique, for throughout our history there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. Hmm? What was that? Oh, is that so? She said she was trapped in a plant earlier and that you're the ones who rescued her. She wants me to thank you on her behalf. Sounds... the voice... no, not quite. Wonder, does Genshin have any characters voiced by Mamiko Noto? That is it, Mamiko Noto, right? Is it Mamiko Noko? Yeah, Mamiko Noto. You know, I'm just gonna look it up. Genshin. I'm so stupid, it's literally Skirk. How can I forget? Holy frick. How could I be so dumb? I'm literally using Skirk right now. That was nothing, barely lifted a finger. If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frostmoon Enclave for dinner? Consider a small token of thanks for your kindness. We'd love to, and actually we had something we wanted to ask you anyway. This statue. Oh, you're interested in the story of Kutar? Kutar? Yes, Kutar is our moon goddess, the moon maiden who guides us. But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's more like it's more natural. Yeah, that one in Nasha Town seemed to have like metal plates or something built on it or something. Or more harmonized in its design. That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nodcry, they've been modifying and defacing our statues as they please. These statues are made by the Frostmoon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, carved from the very finest Lunasol stone. Wait a moment. With the blindfold, is that... is that not literally like Columbina? Like, okay, it's probably not actually Columbina herself, but like... It's gotta be related, right? I know Columbina doesn't exactly wear a blind... It's not exactly a blindfold, but... I don't know. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye. For a time we put up fierce resistance, but now this is the only one left that still retains her original form. We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky. That's right, the two largest remnants landed in Nodkai, one here in Hisui Island and the other on Paha Isle. How do you pull something down from the sky, though? The Fatui built the research facility on top of the remnant over there in Paha Isle, but they've had their sights set on the one here too. Oh, it's that one again. Kuhenki? Hi. Hey, it's that little Kuhenki again. Surely that can't be. Hey, we've been wondering what was up with it too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since. No, this is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonatar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing. Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us. I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessing turned into Luonatar. Perhaps you two are simply there to witness that transformation. Oh, maybe. Legend has it that the Luonatar bring good fortune. Given that seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let it come along with you? I mean, legend has it that the that the Kuhenki bring good fortune too, right? Really? Yeah, then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche? Shut it, Paimon! Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full. Alright. Ah, there's one more up there. Okay. That is the talent materials, this weapon materials. This one is artifacts, right? I guess I'll start farming for these. Just because I've been farming Crimson Witch just to try and get Hu Tao's stuff up. I mean, some of her stuff is already good, but I think she's lacking a good... One of her pieces is pretty lacking. Yeah, like... This is pretty good. Could be better, obviously, because it started with 3 stats. This is pretty good. Same thing as before. This is good. Yeah, this is the one that's lacking. It doesn't have crit damage. Oh, it's forcing me to walk. Oh, goodness. Alright. Bro. Why is character walk so slow? Lady Lama, you're back. Oh, they are showing respects or something. Yep. Come day or night, may the blessing of the moon goddess something before you. What is this? Gimme. Gimme! There we go. Impulse silver. No! Lama, you have returned. Wilhelmina, this is Willem Hammond. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for honored guests. Of course, my lady. Yeah, everyone along the way pretty much saluted you. Are you like super important around here? I am but a moon chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will, nothing more. She's just being modest. The moon trainer holds the highest rank among us frostmoon signs. Llama is our leader. Lumina. I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 minutes coming up. Well, Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot. It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. That is no accomplishment of my own. Please, follow me this way. Library. But I'm a Genshin player, I can't read. This is not what I call a library, but okay. Even to this day, I'm still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the frostmoon signs, but also of the moons themselves. A story of the moons? Yes, we frostmoon signs are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours. In the distant past, Teyvat had not just 1 moon, but 3. Yeah, 2 of them died. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below. Firstborn was the eternal moon, largest of the 3. Legend has it that it was the immense Kabuki that gave rise to the ocean tides. Her immense Kabuki that gave rise to the ocean tides. Next is the frost moon, smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the night. Finally came the iridescent moon, the smallest of the sisters. Most of her time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet, when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it. Wow, sounds like it also happened long ago. What happened to them afterwards? Afterwards, well, as you have seen... Oh, all 3 of them died. The 3 moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by their descenders. And with 3 lunar husks, only the frost moon... Oh. Only the frost moon survived unbroken, while the others were shattered to pieces. Okay. I forgot. So we're the 4th one, right? Was it the 3rd one that was killed, or the 1st one that was killed, and their body basically became the Gnosis? I have to look it up again. Oh, so that's why there are ancient moons remnants in the sky. Yes, it is also said that when the moon shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. That is why Nodcry is blessed with such an abundance of Kuvaki. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the eternal moon. Shoot, which one was that? The first one? Yeah, first one. Wait a sec, but you just said that 2 of the moons were shattered, so where are the remnants of the iridescent moon? The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some say she vanished in an instant, while others believe that her remnants are simply too delicate to leave a trace. 3 moons. I wonder, which one was Conria's crimson moon related to? Yeah, though the era of the 3 moons had long since faded into legend, successive generations of frostmoon science have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return. And in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass, but not quite. Lady Llama, are you there? Something urgent? Cappy, what's the matter? Lady Llama, it's my daughter, Karina, her illness. Take me to her right away. Ah, someone's sick. Someone's sick. Is it abyssal energy? Because, you know, I am right here. Wait, what? Oh, down here. Her sensitivity is Kuvaki is firing up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help in Nasha Town? Sensitivity to Kuvaki? But But those doctors are all Shina's nine. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland. How can we possibly trust them? Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience we lack. Well, we're Frostmoon sons. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion. But Cappy, Kutar is long. This isn't time for a debate. A lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night. Let not the silver flame within you fade. By the Frostmoon's grace I shall warm you, curled up as a fledgling in frozen soil. Praise be to the moon goddess, my Karina. Seems it really tires her out, though. Remember, she must take powdered laka berries daily. It will ease her symptoms. Did she just use her own power to heal that girl? Lama? Villamina, what is it? Dinner is ready. Ah, I see. Cappy, let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket. Sleeping on a rock. That's a little uncomfortable. Alright, thank you so much, Lady Lama. Will she be alright? Anything we can do to help? Yeah, if there's anything at all we can do, please don't hesitate to ask. Hello, and can we view this thing for joining the stream? Just getting along with Genshin Impact's 6.0, or Luna 1, as they call it, the main story quest. Thank you for your kindness. For now, though, Karina should be fine. She'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow. Judging from what we just saw, that doesn't sound like a long-term solution. But I'm guessing that Llama couldn't say anything else, at least in front of Karina's mother. Please, do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner. I believe you still have some questions for me. What's up, Villamino? Not coming with us? Oh, sorry, yes, I'll be coming too. I was just thinking about something else. Oh? Lama makes such an unshakable moonchander. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Deep down, though, I know she's been quietly carrying the burden for the rest of us. Well, Haimon, believe me when I say that as a fellow Frostmoon son. I do worry about Lama. It's just that sometimes it's hard to say it to her face. Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you. Sure, but I think you should just tell her straight. I fear that would stress her out even more. Sometimes I really admire her strength, but at the same time I can't help feeling powerless myself. Reserve. Rock. Alright, where is it? Very few tables. Not a lot of people, but I feel like there aren't enough tables. Apartment's so full. That was even better than the stuff you gave us before. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for accepting such simple hospitality. That is a massive, massive slice of pie. Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. Seriously, that was seriously scrumptious. How do you even manage to finish it? This slop's barely edible. It's the guys who the bird trolled. Let's go. Then again, I guess that's what you'd expect from savages. It's you, those Rudolph Fatu who we just met back in Nasha Town. My sincerest apologies. If you found the food we gave you earlier difficult to swallow, may I suggest taking a deep breath and joining us? These delicacies might change your mind. After all, I suspect that your previous meal may have been tainted with something most unpalatable. Huh? What do you mean? Tainted with what exactly? With the bitter snobbery of those who call themselves civilized. Got her. Got him. Why, you don't push your luck. Oh, looking for a fight? Sure. That'd be more than... Oh. Hold it. We're not here to brawl. Yet. We're on official business. No. Orders from above, we're here to deliver the Frostmoon Signs a warning, or rather, a final ultimatum. You have 3 days to hand over the relic and reveal the whereabouts of your so-called Kutar. If you fail to do so, the Fatui will immediately begin the cleansing of Hisui Island, which, by the way, is a sovereign territory of the Tsarits of Snezhnaya. Oh boy. Oh boy. By cleansing, do you mean just like killing them all? Oh boy. Well, now we know what we're gonna do next. What insolence! Your demands are outrageous. For generations, this land has belonged to the... Dear guests, allow me to save you both time and trouble with this speedy reply. The Frostmoon Signs will never hand over anything to the Fatui. And those who set foot on our land with ill intent, I say this, with your blood we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow. That applies to you too. Stubborn savages, the lot of you. Alright, well, what does this one do? Kubaki. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is, I guess, yeah, this is the new region's mechanic. In Fontaine, we had New Messia. Notland, we had Night Soul Burst. Or just Night Soul, but yeah. I'm not... You missed. Oh, and there's a... Whoa, there's this whole thing, too. So what is... No, actually do it. You'll pay for this, mark my words. I have no idea what Llama does. Hey, if you're so tough, get back here and put them up. I guess they're all they're good for is running away. I'm so sorry. You've had to put up with far too much unpleasantness today. Come on, it's not your fault. We don't like bullies like them either. But still, they mentioned a relic and a Kutar. What exactly could they be after? About this relic. Oh yeah, so this might not be the best time to bring it up, but we kind of have a favor to ask of you, Llama. Are we going to ask her about the spaceship? I see. So your questions concern the sacred relic too. Please, do not hesitate to speak your mind. Unlike those insolent intruders, you walk in the moonlight with open hearts. You stood by us when we needed help, so it's only right that I return the favor. Let us continue this conversation somewhere more fitting. As it happens, there's somewhere I'd like to show you too. Hello, Ina and Kari. It's a spin disc. Is that what it's called? Spin disc? Right? Whoa, no, that's one huge statue. That is a statue of our goddess, the Moon Maiden, Kutar. Wow, it's spectacular. Also that sideways pillar thing in the back is cool material. I like the I think anyway. Well, Kutar was born here on the Hisui Island around 500 years ago. 500 years ago, again. As it just so happened, the priestess of the Frostmoon Signs witnessed the moments of her birth. Instantly realizing that this was the prophesied rebirth, she quietly recorded the event and carved a statue to honor that miracle. According to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many Kuhenki, who of the moonlight that bathed her into silken vestments fit for a goddess. No, it's nodding, okay. Hey, it's like it knows we're talking about it. From that day forth, the Kukanki have been regarded as Kyutar's familiars. Some believe that their habit of guiding travelers to hidden treasure stems from an instinct, the same one that not only drives them to protect the moon goddess, but also to make her smile. I assume we're gonna get more lore about Sealies too, right? Because the Sealies are like something about remnants of a lost civilization that have regressed or something. After all, according to the records, Kyutar has always looked lonely as she gazed up at the distant moon. About Kyutar's whereabouts. Kyutar left Hisi Island before I was even born. According to the previous moon chanter, the goddess was angered by our people's greed, and that's why she left us. Where'd she go? No one knows. No one knows what happened after she left, but just a few months ago, after those two ancient moon remnants fell from the sky, she was spotted on Hisi Island once more. Oh? And the Fatui have been harassing and threatening us ever since. It's not Columbina herself, is it? But it could be. Judging from what they've said, our moon goddess is... Oh my goodness, it actually is. Bro. Okay. Judging from what they said, our moon goddess is actually their missing harbinger, Columbina, the damslet. Okay. Okay. That is... What is that timing? I'm just like, there's no way it's actually her, right? Oh, well, boom. Yeah, there it is. It is. Supposedly, what the game's telling us anyway. Damn's lit. But isn't she number 3 amongst the Fatui Harbingers? You know, well, maybe she will have some sort of... I guess maybe like strict business only relationship the way Frolova has with the man, how am I gonna forget their names, man? Holy frick. Oh my goodness. How am I gonna forget their names? Fraxidus. Maybe it's business only dealings, like for Frolova with the Fraxidus or something like that. Or maybe she has her own agenda. I don't know. So she's actually the moon goddess? Why would she join the Fatui then? That too is a question I've struggled with, but even at the best of times, understanding other people's choices is difficult, let alone those of a goddess. Plus... forgive me. There I go again, rambling on about our history. But you came here to ask about the sacred relic, didn't you? Honestly, Palmer's not sure which part she's more curious about now. Since ancient times, the Frostmoon Sons have had in our possession a special fragment of the ancient moon's remnants, a piece in which I sense a power unlike any other. Successive generations of moon chanters have all detected a divine presence within it. We call this unique remnant the moon marrow. We heard you can use it to see what happened in the past. What is it in particular that you seek from the past? Well, basically, to cut a long story short, Volt here is actually from outside of tip. Were we supposed to keep that hidden, actually? I don't know. I must have just remembered the unfortunate link between the 3 moons and the Descenders, but right now I shouldn't try to hide it. That would be why. Yeah, because the Descenders... Did Llama say killed them? Yeah. I'm not from Tevat, I'm a Descender. I'm searching for the truth about me and my siblings' past. Thank you. Your honesty is a sign of your trust, both in me and the Frostmoon Scions. Unfortunately, though, I won't be able to use the moon marrow to shed light on your past just yet. Our people revere the moon marrow as a sacred relic. I'm only permitted to retrieve it from the secret chamber in which it is hidden once a year, on Moon Prayer Night. Oh, really? Oh. Really? So, when's the next Moon Prayer Night? Soon, TM. Judging from the tides this evening, a little less than 2 months. Huh? Does that mean the date changes every year? The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Tevat. This is also when Nodkai's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal of the secret chamber be lifted. So, are you saying it's like you literally cannot lift it? You literally cannot access it until that day. Oh, yeah. I do like this sort of glow, the material. Guess we've got no choice but to wait. I'm truly sorry that I cannot help you sooner. But as the Moon Chanter, I swear that I'll do everything I can to help you find the answers you seek. Thank you, Lama. It means a lot. Think nothing of it. After all you've done for us, you deserve nothing less. Who'd have thought today was only our first day in Nodcry? Feels like so much has happened already. If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you, Volt? Just those few moments, those are some Kuro Games physics. Okay. Lumine, if you're aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them or try to hide it? Maybe she's asking this for herself too. A secret? Surely keeping your family in the dark is never right. But come to think of it, it's not as if Lumine hasn't been hiding things from me. Am I going to speak again? Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a strange question. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's okay. I guess I just never met anyone with a story quite like yours before. I just suddenly had the urge to ask. It's getting late, and the two of you must be rather tired too. Would you like to stay the night here on Hisi Island? I can have someone prepare some lodgings. Oh, that's alright. We've already got a room back in the flagship, as it happens. Speaking of which, if you ever need us, feel free to come knocking. Do you need me to show you the way back? No worries, it's quite a way, and you should get some rest too, Lama. We'll make sure to be careful. Understood. Then I won't keep you. May your first night in Nodkai pass in stillness and peace. So, what you thinking? Sure was an eventful day, huh? A lot to think about for sure, a lot of threads to unravel, even more conflicts to resolve. The good news is, we're not at a dead end in the search for your spaceship yet. We can always learn more about this place while we wait. The usual drill, huh? Yawn. Paimon's really getting sleepy now. If she gets too tired to fly back, you carry her, okay? Okay. I mean, my little sister. Okay, so Aether is the older brother. Has it been has that already been stated? That Aether is the older one? I wonder what you're doing right now. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing these. Also, I know it's like just flowers, but this does remind me at the end of the Tevat chapter storyline, in the chapter of the dreams yet to be dreamed. Just that field of flowers. I mean, the Castorus Polixia also had that in Honkai. So yeah, it's definitely not unique, but it just reminds me of it. It's very pretty. The music is quite nice. Yeah, I'm gonna assume these are ascension materials for someone, probably Lama, but I don't know if I will pull for Lama, even though she did supposedly power creep Nahida. Just because Nahida is still definitely super strong. Unless the mechanics change, because I think she does change bloom mechanics. The Lunar Bloom is like actually okay. Lunar Bloom is like actually different, other than just I guess like having different numbers. It works mechanically differently, I think. So, but yeah. Okay. Well, it has been a little over 2 hours, and we did reach a nice stopping point. I don't want to keep going for too long. So, depending on how long this is, so I'm definitely going to continue this tomorrow. Depending on how long it is, which I expect it to be longer as a X.0 story, as an X.0 patch. Although maybe that's kind of unfounded. Anyway, I'm just going based off Honkai 3.0. That was 10 hours for me. But yeah, I'm expecting this to be a little longer than the usual 5-6 hours. So I will definitely continue this tomorrow. As for whether it'll be at night, I usually, because when I stream, a lot of times it's after I eat dinner. But sometimes I will do it earlier in the afternoon so I can do it before dinner. And then again, I've said just repeated this so many times. If I need to, then I will I will finish it hopefully on Wednesday. I'm hoping it is not actually the whole like freaking 10 hours. Not that it's like necessarily a bad thing, I guess. Unless it's like a lot of yapping and boring stuff, but yeah. So let's see. This is largely exposition, sure. This environment is very pretty, just very blue, as expected. Unless some of it is purple. I'm sorry, make fun of me. It's difficult for me to tell, as I'm pretty sure I've already stated before. But yeah, that will be it for this stream, and also I have a feeling, if you know, you know. Let's see. Account created 2 days ago. Yep. Get out of here. I'm 97.2% sure you're a bot. Or some, yeah. Sorry, Lily Turner 02. Lily _ Turner 02. If you are a legitimate person, I do have a Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, well, I'm sorry. It's the signs all say you are a spam account. So, yeah. It's just like, seriously. They come in and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Account made recently. And I guess since I don't know if this is actually the case, but since I did add that one explicitly stated rule saying, "Don't come into my chat and start talking about your art or graphic design or whatever," maybe that's why they just immediately leave. Yeah, again, that will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this and or my other content, if you are on Twitch, please consider following. If you're on YouTube, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Leave some feedback down in the comments below. If you're lurking, yep, you know, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, well, thanks for dropping by, even if you probably won't appear or see this. But yeah. And like I said, next stream will almost certainly, unless something comes up, be tomorrow. I am thinking of making it earlier in the day instead of at night, so early in the afternoon, maybe like, I want to say 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific time. Was it PDT? Not PST, PDT. And then anything else? So who's okay? Wait. Okay, so I don't know how the introduction of lunar reactions really shifted the meta. I mean, like, I don't care, like, super much about the meta, but I do want, like, characters that are at least good so that they can clear right, even though I haven't actually done Spiral Abyss in a while. But not having this kind of sucks. So, let's see. Maybe I'll just throw it. Oh, they're literally running with Nahida, right? Oh. I want to see what the weapons do. Okay. And they're both catalysts, too. How much... What is this? Oh, right, it's that. Nope. How many pulls in am I? Oh. Wait, character wish 2. Frick, when did Skirk run, actually? Did I forget to put it in the wish tracker again? Please don't tell me. Skirk did not run 6 months ago. It was more recent, right? 2 months, yeah. Why is my history just gone? Okay, I did record it for Skirk, but why is the history just gone? What? Okay, I got worried for more than a second there. It's just unable to retrieve my pull history. There it is. Okay, so yeah, 2 months ago, yeah, and I do have that, so. Did I do this for this month? No, I did not. How many pulls do I even have here? 84. Okay. So, you know what? No. If I do pull, I'll do it at the end of this. But yeah. So yeah, once again, that'll be it for this stream. Thanks again for watching. See you, hopefully, tomorrow. Bye-bye.